Hello, my lovely, sweet, beautiful creature. I hope you are having or have had a fantastic week. But now it is about to be the beginning of a new week, and therefore it is the beginning of another High Vibe Honey. This is my new series where I pull cards for you. We get ourselves situated for the week. We really beef up our own vibration, pump up our frequency so that we can sail into the week ahead feeling really good with no restrictions on how amazing we can actually feel. So this High Vibe Honey is for the week of the 18th of June, 2018. And just like last time, I'm going to pull you a tarot card and then we are going to go through some tapping so that we can really welcome in the blessings that this card wants to bestow upon us and let go of any resistance we have, any blockages we have to receiving the messages. So just like last time, I'm going to be using Oliver Hibbett's tarot card deck. It is so beautiful. I really love this deck. And the card that I pulled, and I shuffled this a few seconds ago because it's hard to do that like on camera when I don't have a table set up. The card that I pulled for you is the Page of Wands. What a cool looking card. I love this. So I'm going to tell you what this card means, and then I want you to get your water. I want you to drink some while I'm telling you about this card, and then we're going to tap through any resistance we have around this beautiful card, because this is a really sexy, amazing card. It indicates lots of good things, and I want to make sure that there's nothing in the way of you really taking this card and running with it over the next week. The energy for next week is going to be so fantastic, both for you and for me. I'm really excited, so let's get into it. So first of all, let's talk about what the pages mean, because if you watched last week, you may remember that last week we had the Page of Pentacles. So that's really interesting, right? 2 pages, 2 weeks in a row. So the pages, so that's the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles, all indicate someone who is at the beginning of a journey. This is like the very seedling idea, beginning of a journey. And that is what these cards are for. And then each suit, so Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles, all indicate different areas of life, which is really exciting. But basically, the pages are about being at the beginning of that adventure where things are starting to open up. You're starting to have ideas about what you want to do next and where you want to go. And it's really, pages are always a green light, which is awesome. Pages are always about like, you know that idea you got? It's time. Like, let's go, let's get started. And sometimes pages are about the energy of like not even knowing really what the first step is, but just being really excited to take it. So in a lot of ways, the Page of Wands specifically is like the Fool card in tarot. If you know anything about tarot, the Fool, if it comes up, you might be like, oh, the Fool, really? Jesus, calm down. But the Fool is really about taking that first step and being excited and not feeling like there are any limitations on you. The Fool is about starting completely fresh and being like, not even being aware of like the pitfalls or where the potential problems could be. And the Page of Wands is kind of similar in energy. It really is about like, I have this idea, let's do it. I'm so excited, let's go. So the Page of Wands specifically is about having a creative spark, some idea that comes to you, and the idea of like almost being in a stage of creative restlessness where you're not totally sure what you want to do yet, but you're really excited about it. And often it's about starting a new phase of life. So you might have just had the idea that like maybe you want to move to a different city, or you want to undertake a totally new project or change direction with what you're doing right now. The Page of Wands is like, yes, baby, let's go. It's all good. One of the things that come up when the Page of Wands is like lurking is that sometimes we can be afraid of expressing our individuality. We can be afraid of taking the risk. We're kind of like, we have this idea, but we're not always sure how it's going to be received. And sometimes we have a little bit of resistance of like, well, if I bring this to fruition, if I talk about this, am I going to be judged? Am I going to be the only one? Is this going to work? And so that is what we're going to tap on today. And just for good measure, I pulled another card from the deck just to see what else is kind of like chilling. And this is what came up. This is one of my favorite cards ever. It is the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups, baby. The 3 of Cups is the card of female friendship. The 3 of Cups is the girl gang card. The 3 of Cups is where you like have your best friends on speed dial. You go see them, you kiki, you share, you talk about what's going on, and they have your fucking back. So what this means to me is that things are shifting for you. You want to do new things, you have new ideas, you're excited about them, you're kind of terrified, but you're excited. And the thing that's really going to help you do it is your girl gang. You're going to want their support, you're going to lean on them, and that's totally fine. So even though there might be trepidation about putting yourself out there and what if I'm the only person who does this and is it okay for me to be a lone wolf and blah, 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 the fact of the matter is that your friends, your girl gang have got your motherfucking back. So you don't need to be afraid. But let's get rid of that resistance anyway because we don't want it, right? It sucks. Like, let's just get rid of anything that's standing in the way of this page of wands loveliness. So I want you to grab your water. Knock that sucker back. Because when you tap, it's really important that your energy is moving freely, which is why we want to be really well hydrated. It's also good for your skin and all that other stuff, but specifically for tapping, we want to make sure that we are well hydrated. It really helps the tapping take effect and move quickly and just like get in there and get working. So, are you ready to tap? We're going to start with the karate chop point as always. Just like this, baby. Okay. So tapping here and just repeat after me. Even though I'm really excited about the changes that are coming, I'm also a little bit freaked out. Because this could be a really big change. This could be a life-altering change. And that's so rad. But it's also fucking terrifying. I have this idea, and when I lie in bed at night, I'm really excited about it. But I also am sometimes struck by the idea of what the fuck am I doing? And it's really intimidating. It's intimidating to strike out on my own. And to feel like I'm doing this by myself. And to feel like I don't really have anyone else to help me. Even though I know I'm not truly alone, this is still something I have to do on my own. And that's a little bit freaky. And I want to make sure that I'm not blocking any of my blessings with my fear or resistance. Okay, I think we're tuned in. Let's do this. All right. Even though I'm really excited about this new change, I can't say I'm not nervous. Dude, I'm nervous as fuck. This is a really big shift. Starting this new thing is going to be the beginning of a lot of changes in my life. It's going to inspire a lot of other changes. There's going to be a lot of action. And that's kind of scary. Because right now I don't know what that action will be. I don't know what those changes will be. I don't know what my life is going to look like in a year's time. And even though I have ideas around what I would like it to look like, nothing is guaranteed. Life is always in flux. Things are always changing. And that can be both amazing and terrifying. So I want to feel really clear and I want to feel really free to fully express myself, to go after the things that I want, to be as individual as I can be, to be wildly original, to take risks, Even when it feels like I'm doing this on my own. But that's okay. I have done so many things on my own. And you know what? It all worked out amazingly. Every time I take on a project that I'm excited about, and I take full responsibility for it, and I fully own it, and I step into it with joy and excitement, it works out pretty well. So I'm really excited about this new stage. I'm really ready to make this change, to commit to doing it big, and to just relaxing into the fact that the universe always has my back. That things are always working out for me. Even when it feels like they are not. Whenever I look back, things are always happening for the greater good. And I'm so grateful to know that. Even though I'm nervous about making this change, I deeply and completely love and accept and forgive myself. I'm fucking awesome. I'm really brave. I can do anything that I put my mind to. And I'm so excited for this new adventure. And so it is. Okay, deep breath in. Deep breath out. So your homework for this week, other than thinking about these cards, the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups, and how starting a new adventure is amazing, you have no reason to be afraid, and your girl gang will always support you, and to please call on them when you're feeling wobbly, shaken, unsure. They will always help you out. Your other homework is to comment below on this video and let me know what your intention is for the week. What do you want to bring into your week? What are you calling in? What's your intention? What vibes do you want to set? I will leave my comment below and I would love to read yours. And I am just really excited about doing this series of videos with you because I think it is going to be really helpful for you. So again, let me know how you like the video and then be sure to share your intention for the week. Let us just jump into it with gusto. Let's have the best week ever. I love you and I believe in you as always.